Hey, life path number 5. Welcome back to Natural Nail Tarot. Let me do that over. Hey, life path number 5. Welcome back to Natural Nail Tarot. These are my natural nails, and this is tarot. So let's jump right into your reading because it's been a cool little minute. Thank you, Spirit, for being a guardian, a guide, a protector, a teacher, for knowing all, for seeing all. Thank you, angels, for always being around me, guiding me, loving me, supporting me, and protecting me. I greatly appreciate it. I ask that you bring life path number 5's energy completely into this reading so that I can convey the message as clearly as possible. Spirit is ready for you. We have victory and success, which is the 6 of Wands. We have destiny, which is the wheel of fortune. And we have harmony, which is the lovers. We have hope, which is the star card. What else, Spirit? Give me 2 more, please. We have foundations, or foundation and achievements, which is the 4 of Wands. And 1 more card, Spirit. That is 2, and I'm going to take them. Discontent and boredom, which is the 4 of Cups, and the heart chakra. Okay, we have truth at the bottom of the deck, which is the judgment card in this deck. All right, number 5, we're going to jump right into clarifying your cards. Victory and success, the 6 of Wands. Why is it here, Spirit? We have temperance. What else, Spirit? We have the Page of Wands. Give me 2 more, please. The 5 of Swords. Give me 1 more, please, Spirit. That's too many. You know what? Yeah, that's too many. I need 1 more. I need it to be clear. The Hermit. Okay. We have strength at the bottom of the deck. So it's looking like if you're not already in this energy, this is energy coming towards you. And it's looking like you're needing to find balance between your wins and your losses. Not taking your losses so hard and allowing your losses to make you feel, or any losses that you experienced in the past, not allowing them or making you feel like you're not still winning, like you're not still a winner. Really just not having sore loser energy. Really being able to see your wins, but also see your wins for what they are, wins, but also seeing your losses and being able to handle them gracefully. Versus if you take a L or you take a loss, you feel like you got to turn your back to the world, when really that doesn't have to be the case, because the wheel is going to turn in your favor. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Underneath the Strength card, we have the 6 of Cups. If this is about a relationship, and if you're worried about someone returning to you, It looks like they're going to return. You may be trapped in your head a little bit, or this may be someone in your energy trapped in their head about you returning to them if you're going to return to them. But if this is you trapped in your head about returning to someone or someone returning to you, it's all in your head. It's all in your head. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. Why is it here, Spirit? The Ten of Wands. The Page of Swords. The Four of Wands. Give me one more, please, Spirit. The High Priestess. So Spirit is saying once you release the burdens of any fears or anything that you are really questioning and worrying and wondering about, once you release the burdens of that, anything that you're overthinking, and it could be a relationship that you're overthinking or just some form of stability. Anything that, once you release that burden of overthinking, you'll find more peace and things will follow your intuition. Spirit is saying follow your intuition because you know what's for you. You do have some decisions to make to move you forward, but once you release those burdens of worry and overthinking and wondering what's going to happen, when it's going to happen, because you already, there's something you know already is going to happen, but the thought of it is what's burdening you. Is what's a burden. You already know. You already know what's coming in. Whether it's a return in love or new love, you know what's available to you. So Spirit is asking for you to release that burden and stop worrying. Stop overthinking this. You are blessed. You are prosperous. You are going to be more than fine, more than okay. And a huge part of you know this. And this is in regards to a relationship or just your life period. If there's some form of stability that you are seeking, but also this we have the Four of Wands here, so it could be a relationship, and then we have Harmony, the Lovers, coming up next to clarify. So this could definitely be a love situation. Okay, we have the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Lovers. Okay, we have the Lovers twice. So we are looking at a soulmate connection. If someone has you blocked, they will forgive you eventually. Your connection is just going through a transformation. You are going through a transformation. They are going through a transformation. And you will move towards calmer waters. Spirit is working on this. So like you're being worked on and they're being worked on. Y'all very well so could be in separation with this hang one here. And this Hermit. You may be wondering if this person has options. But Spirit doesn't want you to worry about that. Spirit wants you to worry about yourself and what you need to fix and what you're working on and what areas of your life you can grow in. Yeah, Spirit wants you to work on your renewal. I'm like reading the whole reading through through this deck. Okay, so And if you do have this person blocked, communication wise, like on social media, or their phone number is blocked or anything like that, unblock them. And if you are not waiting for someone to return, it's now time to let your guard down, because a really beautiful love is trying to make its way to you. And if your guard is up, you gonna miss how beautiful this love is. It's like the ultimate happiness. We have the sun at the bottom of the deck, the emperor. So if you are a feminine energy, a real live boss could be on their way towards you. And if you are masculine energy, someone who has a lot of love to give is on their way towards you. Okay. Why is the star here, Spirit? We have the Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands. So you may be stressed out. For those of you who have someone returning, you may be stressed out, wondering if things are going to go back to the way they were, not working out, not growing enough for you, or either, you are that person, or just in general, it not growing. You're stressed about if it's going to grow. And for those of you who are not in a relationship, you may have anxiety about being in a relationship, anxiety about, if I open myself up to this new person, will it fail? But really, Spirit is wanting you to not be worried about this, especially those who don't have a person returning to them. You're worried. You're creating that in your mind. You're creating a scenario of a relationship not working out, when really there's really a beautiful love that belongs to you, that's on its way to you, if not already trying to creep its way into your life. Spirit is asking for those of you who are not waiting for someone to return, don't sneak away from this opportunity. Really follow your intuition. You've learned lessons. So you being worried about something not working out, you got to give yourself more credit. You got to give yourself more credit. The work you've done, what you've gone through, what you've grown from, you have to give yourself more credit. You are aware of what you don't want. Okay. And then we have the Ace of Wands and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're aware of what you don't want. So, don't be so hard on yourself as far as anxiety or just, being stressed, because you do love yourself. You love yourself, and you're not going to allow yourself to be hurt anymore. You're not going to allow yourself to go through repetitive, toxic situations. So just give yourself some credit and really embrace what you've gone through, what you've grown through. Pat yourself on the back. It's okay. Like you'll be fine moving forward. You've learned a lot. Especially with this hermit in the beginning. Okay. Foundation and achievements. The Four of Wands. Why is he here, Spirit? We have the Eight of Wands. What else, Spirit? The Queen of Swords. The Six of Wands. Again in this reading. And the Seven of Cups. So yeah, I feel like I read your whole reading with the cards in my hand, just going through the deck. But you are moving forward. You have learned a lot. You have learned enough to create a better foundation for yourself, a more stable foundation, victory, to get exactly what it is that you want and deserve. You are moving towards the energy of being assertive and direct and honest, even when other people can't take it. It's your truth, and you're gonna stand beside it. For real. You get to choose. You get to choose who you gonna be with. You get to choose your friends and who gonna be around you and who you give your energy to. This is what the energy that's here. We have the Four of Wands here twice. So for those who are waiting for a person to return, when they do return, you'll know exactly what it is that you will and won't put up with in order to get that victory, in order to not repeat what you've already gone through, to not create illusions for the relationship and illusions for yourself. Justice is coming in. You've worked hard. Pat yourself on the back. And so for those who are waiting for a particular person to return, y'all will move towards calmer waters. If you are single and you are just moving forward on your own and you're going to let this guard down and allow love to come into your life, it will be something good. It will be something beautiful. It will be something worthy of the reflection you've done. What's the Four of Cups here for, Spirit? We have the Emperor, the Three of Cups, and the Fool. That's all the cards I was just looking at. If you are a feminine, life path number 5, and if you are feminine, this masculine is sad, and this masculine is going to come for you, and they're not gonna. They have regrets. They're bored with, if they chose another person, they're bored with that, and they regret choosing that other person, and they really want to come towards you, take a leap of faith towards you. They're so bored with that. And for those singles who who are not expecting someone to return, this person coming into your life is a real life boss. But for those who were in relationships and that are on a break right now or in separation, whoever they went towards did not make them happy. And it was conflict all up and through there. It's taken everything in them to not come back to you broken. Or, not necessarily broken, because this is the Emperor, but just coming back to you wounded. Or even having to let their pride down and say you was right, or you were the better option, you were better. They are trying to figure out how to get back to you, though, make their way back. They have a little, they're going to have a little healing to do. Maybe so do you, along with them, just separately. You may have healing to do as well, just because this was, this was a somewhat of a stressful situation. But be patient with them. For those of you who know that this is your soulmate, be patient with them, because wherever they went, they got their heart a little broken, or it just wasn't healthy for them. Why is heart chakra here? The heart chakra keywords are I love. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune again in this reading, the Ten of Cups, and Judgment. So for those of you who are waiting for a return, a person to return, Spirit is saying right now, focus on yourself and figure out your happiness alone for the moment. Figure out what makes you happy and complete and joyous and content. When I say content, I don't mean like a stagnant type of energy. I just mean content with being okay with the wait. Explore your happiness right now. Fight for your happiness. Explore your happiness right now. Fight for the truth. Keep fighting for the truth. Don't worry about what you're not in control of. Don't worry about what you cannot see. Focus on what's right in front of you, what you're juggling, and what's going to make you happy in the moment. Not being too caught up with the future. And for those of you who are single, Spirit is saying, make sure that you are in full and complete bliss and love and loving on yourself before that person comes in. Be extra sure of your happiness before this person comes in. You don't want to lose yourself in someone because you love them so much. So Spirit is just saying, really make sure that you're complete emotionally. Let that other person add to you. Okay, let's see. What divine abundance do we have, Spirit, for life path number 5? We have liberation. The doubts and fears still come up. You don't believe anymore that they are you. So you know you belong to Spirit. You know you are being guided, and you know what belongs to you and what's going to come into you. Release that worry. I can't make this stuff up. Life path number 5, release that worry, because Spirit is trying to bring this really beautiful love into you, whether it's a returning love that you know, a person that y'all just want y'all separate ways, and for the moment, and they probably wanted to explore their options, and you probably knew it was your soulmate, but you couldn't force anything. You couldn't force them to stay. You had to let things run their course. But you know that things happen the way they're supposed to. And you know that they're going to happen the way they're supposed to. You have this high priestess here, you have like some special insight to the future, or to what you know is coming into your life. So Spirit is just saying, be okay with that insight. Get comfortable with that insight. Because whatever you're going to go through leading up to what you know belongs to you is necessary. What else, Spirit? Reframe. This is happening for me, not to me. I cannot make this stuff up. Y'all, for real. For real. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. You are going through this for a reason. And even if you don't see it now, you will see it then. And it'll just hit you like, oh, I had to go through that in order for me to get to this place. And that'll be in the future, of course, I'm speaking of. Humility. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. So you are a divine being. And you are receiving knowledge and wisdom and guidance from the divine. Because you and the divine are hand in hand. You know you're being guided. So don't worry. Stop worrying. Spirit don't want you to do that, because Spirit know you know. Okay. Any Starseed Oracle, Spirit? Deep cellular healing. Arcturus energy. Physical and emotional healing. So, and that's speaking to this heart chakra, that emotional healing. Really healing yourself emotionally, especially before this comes in, so that you can be ready for it, so that you're not trying to rush and heal right before it's coming in, or still working on healing as it's approaching. Let's see what the book says about deep cellular healing. Today is difficult to navigate our health. If this card has made its way to you, you're being called to focus on your healing in practical ways, to prioritize your health, to be kind and tender to your miraculous body, to give yourself the grounding and care you need, to put your body first, to nourish yourself as you would a newborn baby, to treat yourself with tender care. You may be called to switch things up with your body or your emotional well-being, to call in a team of helpers to support you in navigating any challenges you may be experiencing emotionally. So, yeah, really focus on yourself right now, number 5. I know you may be feeling like, this person could have turned their back on you or went and chose other options, or if you're single, you're feeling like, well, when is that love going to come in? When really you still have healing to do emotionally. You still have a real fullness to reach emotionally, so that you could really open your arms to this thing that's coming in, because what's coming in is really beautiful. It is. Okay, star bathing. If you pull this card, you may be being called to begin working with the stars and the crystalline or crystalline grid. I always get confused with how to correctly pronounce that word, of the earth. Some people believe that the crystalline grid of the earth anchors divine cosmic frequencies onto the planet. You may be guided to journey to particular places on earth to unlock these cosmic codes with your presence. You may be interested in a practice called star bathing. Download star bathing meditation at www.starseedoracle.me. This card commonly arises because you're here to connect with the crystalline grid of the earth, either in your hometown or by traveling to other places without quite knowing why. It also can mean that your light body, the energy body in its highest form, is being activated. If this resonates, take things extra slow in order to integrate this change of vibration. Yeah, number 5. So really just, allowing what's happening to happen right now. It's happening for a reason. And you got this. You really do. You got this. I know you do. You belong to spirit. Especially if you're listening to this reading because of what my purpose is in reading tarot. This is cards, Major Arcana to clarify the entire reading. We have the Hierophant. That's a card of lessons, a card of contracts, a marriage card. We have Strength, and we have the bottom of the deck showing the Devil. Is it going to focus? So that Devil, could really be, if it's about a relationship, that Devil could really be this being rectified. This Hierophant is a contract card, so this could be somebody you're meant to be with. We didn't have any cards come out during the reading that indicate any type of karmic relationships or anything like that. So the Hierophant speaks to lessons, but also contracts. If you believe that this person is your soulmate, this could be somebody that you are either married to or going to be married to. But the moment is requiring strength for now. What you're dealing with now, the thoughts and emotions that you're dealing with now is requiring strength. I'm so sorry your reading is going so long. Let me hurry up. Okay. That is all that I have for your reading, Life Path number 5. Many blessings to you in your journey. And until next time, come again.